All right, this Sunday night, November 28th, we have the SRA Chili Bowl. Now, only have 6 drivers, looks like, lined up to race tonight, so that means we should have some pretty good action on the track. So, let's get right into some of the action. We're going to see some practice. We have a 5-minute qualifying, 5 laps open qualifying, followed by a 10-lap heat race, and then a 55 lap feature event. So, as I said, let's get started with some of this practice session. Alright, Calvin Anderson in the 880 Hyper Racing. Next we got Caden Law in the 02. Another Hyper Racing car. We got Matt Hinkle in the SRA number 1 coming out to take some laps. Chili Bowl's a tricky place. It's really easy. Getting that wall, you get upside down. Or you can get the berm around the bottom. You can be looking at the ceiling of this place in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We got Greg Deese in the Sim Racers Anonymous number 26 making some laps. There you go. Oh, Greg has a nasty accident there. There's what the berm can do to you. Here's Brandon Holden, the 54. Another Hyper Racing car. Oh, he catches a little bit of the berm in practice also. We're missing one driver out here. Haven't seen him yet. There he is. Ken Reeder in the 41, Reeder Transportation. Although he is another Hyper Racing car with a fresh paint job that was just done up pretty much about a few minutes before the race started. Ken with the little incident. Oh, and Matt Hinkle drives right into the side of him. And then Ken decides to start doing a pirouette. Good thing it's sim, guys. We'd be broke if we had real cars getting tore up like this. Go on board with Ken Reeder here. Oh, we got another car in the wall up there. Alright, we will be right back shortly and we will take a look at qualifying. Alright, here we go with qualifying. We got Brandon Holden out here. Remember, it's 5 laps. Your best of 5 laps is where you'll start. We invert 6 in our heat races with only 6 cars here tonight. That means we are inverting all of them. So whoever starts on the pole gets extra points, but the penalty is they're going to the back of the heat race. Got Brandon Holden. Here we got Greg Deese on the clock. We got Ken Reeder out making some laps. Oh, Ken with the little incident. Here's Calvin Anderson. He's got quick time. I cannot see the times at the moment. There's Greg Deese. He seems to be in love with that inner berm because he cannot stay off of it. Tricky place here though. Very easy to get over it. There's Matt Hinkle, the SRA number 1, taking his laps, currently second quick. Got that left front in the air. There's Caden Law getting a little crossed up here during qualifying. These things are twitchy. It don't take much to lift the front wheels off the ground in these things. And that's pretty much going to wrap up qualifying for us. Alright, let's take a look at the qualifying results. Calvin Anderson took the top spot at a 10:61, followed by Matt Hinkle in second at a 10:72. Brandon Holden at 10:79. Kenneth Reeder, he took the 4th spot at a 10:89. Caden Law a 10:98, and Greg Deese stuck on that berm, managed to pull out an 11:02. So that put Greg's on the pole, Calvin at the tail. We're going to jump forward to the heat race and see how that goes for us. right, here we go. 10 laps the distance. Greg Deese and Caden Law in the front row. Ken Reeder, Brandon Holden in row 2, Matt Hinkle, Calvin Anderson. We're green. Oh, Greg gets a little high. We're bouncing off each other. Matt Hinkle's over the berm. Looking to the inside, teammate Greg Deese for third. Greg is in the wall. Oh, we got one around. And the yellow flag's out. Let's go back and see what happened. All right, we got Matt Hinkle catches the berm, does a 360, and looks like he has stalled the car. And with no push trucks in these things, he has to tow. I think that pretty much is going to end his night for the heat race. So he will be starting shotgun on the field. All right, lap 3 we're on. And we're back to green here. Got Ken Reeder looking to the inside of, oh, and there goes Brandon, no, Caden Law that was. Caden Law went around. Quite a battle for second at the moment. Got Greg holding off Brandon with Calvin right behind him. See the track starting to slick off through the middle there. And either run the top or run the bottom. Oh, Greg goes in, gets sideways, raises the front wheels off the ground. Somehow keeps it going. Calvin Anderson shoots the middle of him. To take over the second spot, got Brandon looking to his inside, and we have a caution on the speedway. I believe it looks like Greg Deese has brought out the caution on lap 9. So we will have a green-white checker to finish off the heat race. And let's jump ahead. Try to find a good angle here. There we go. This is the final lap right here. And Ken Reeder takes the heat race win, and his buddy decides to wreck in the whole Hyper Racing team, wads him up in turn 2. Alright, next is the feature. All right, here we go. 55 laps around the Chili Bowl. We got Kenneth Reeder, Calvin Anderson on the front row. Brandon Holden with Caden Law to his outside of row 2. Greg Deese and Matt Hinkle, Team SRA, bringing up the back. Got Hyper Racing in the top 4 and Team SRA in the back 2. We got the camera set to the most exciting, so we will just see how this 55 laps turns out. First of two, or their last pace lap here coming around. They're going to be taking the green off 4 here. Is it going to be the top, the bottom? What's going to be the dominant line here as we're green flag? Ken tries to jump to the outside. Got Brandon over the inside berm, and Calvin Anderson is in the wall. He is in the wall. We didn't even get a lap complete. Looks like we're going to pretty much restack them. Single file line. Up, and we got an upside down mess. Good thing we can just skip ahead and catch them coming green right about now. Ken Reeder, Brandon Holden, Caden Law, your top 3. I hear some crunching and banging going on just out of my view here. Ah, there's another one upside down. That looked to be Greg Deese, I do believe. So we're under caution again here on lap 2. Alright, here we go. Jumping ahead again. Alright, so we got Matt Hinkle in 3rd, Calvin Anderson in 4th, Caden Law 5th, Greg Deese is 6th, Ken Reeder still out front, followed by Brandon Holden. See Matt Hinkle stuck to the top, Calvin Anderson trying to run the bottom, Brandon Holden through the middle. 3 different lines being ran here. Which one's going to prevail? Flirt with that wall when you run the top. It don't take much for that right rear to catch it, and away you go. Working lap 8 of 55 at the moment. Oh, Matt Hinkle looked to the inside of Brandon Holden down on the bottom. It doesn't look like he wants to go down there too much. And Calvin Anderson working on him. Oh, we got a bicycle by Brandon Holden. That allows Matt Hinkle and Calvin Anderson to get by, but then Anderson with a wheelie down the backstretch. What a battle we have for 2nd place. Another huge wheel stand by Calvin Anderson down the backstretch. What a battle these two are putting on. And another. Catch that berm and you can stand it up on its back wheels. Working lap 13, now 14 of 55. Calvin Anderson's going to go around the top. Still got Brandon Holden running the middle line. Middle to the bottom. Caden Law behind him in 5th. Looks to be the same. These guys are just logging some laps now, trying not to make a mistake here. Again, long race. Lap 16, now 17 of 55 complete. Looks like Matt Hinkle is kind of making up some ground on Ken Reeder. Calvin Anderson right behind him. Little gap back to Brandon Holden, but not much. You start to barely see. There's Ken Reeder starting to pop up in the picture. He's moved up to the top somewhat. Hinkle still around the top. Anderson still running that bottom line. These two are definitely making up ground on Reeder. Start these things out with 10, 11 gallons of fuel in there. They drive a lot different when they start running out. But we shouldn't be running out yet. Only lap 22 of 55 here. They are definitely catching. They have now caught the leader, Reeder. Anderson running that bottom. Reeder right through the middle and Hinkle around the top. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, that's some real close racing there. Ooh, and Anderson catches the inside berm a little bit again. Oh, it looks like Hinkle gets the back of Reeder, takes him out, and we have a yellow flag. Just barely clipped him with the left front of his car in the tail tank and turned him sideways enough, but he gathered it up, managed to stay in third position. Alright, we're going to jump forward to these guys coming to take the green on lap 25. Here we go. Alright, working lap 31 here. Hinkle, Anderson, Reeder, Holton, Law, and Deese is the running order. Looks like Hinkle's got about a, not quite a 1 second lead over Anderson at the moment. Looks like about 7/10, 8/10 of a second. Reeder, another 1.4 back of Anderson here. So we're working lap 33 of 55. Slogging laps around the Chili Bowl. Virtual Chili Bowl, that is. Anderson's got that down to 4/10, 3/10 now. He looks to be gaining on leader Hinkle at the moment. He is, oh, I think we had a caution. Yes, we're under caution. Hinkle was on the brakes. Anderson couldn't avoid him. But they're going to reset damages off for these little things here. So we're going to catch them going green on lap 36. There we go. Got Caden Law up to third. Calvin Anderson still running second. Hinkle on the point. Brandon Holden looks to be in the fourth position. Ken Reeder fifth, and Greg Deese is holding down the rear of the field for us. Oh, and Anderson looks like he had all kinds of crossed up there. Caden Law with a run on him. Oh, and Law into the fence. Everybody's back going the right direction. We're clean and green at the moment. Got a 4-car battle for third here. We'll work lap 42 of 55. These drivers' arms have got to be getting tired at this point. Oh, we have an accident here. Brandon Holden, Calvin Anderson in the fence. I don't know if Brandon Holden caught part of him going by there or not. Holden is still going. And looks like we have a yellow flag out. And Anderson's still on his lid, and his Hyper Racing teammate Ken Reeder is trying to help him get it back on all four. So we're going to jump ahead, going green on lap 45. We got Caden Law running second to Hinkle now. Holden and Reeder are battling for third. Anderson working past Deese for fifth. Been a pretty good race so far. Reeder looks to have secured the third spot. Law is about 7/10 of a second behind Hinkle. And Reeder's about 7/10 behind Law. Anderson and Holden are right there. Anderson managed to get by Holden for fourth. He's working his way back up after his little incident there just a few laps ago. To the inside. Reeder a little crossed up. Well, 5 to go. We're on lap 50 of 55. And it looks like, see if we can jump up there and get, there we go. Law has seemed, let's go back up there. Caden Law has seemingly ran down the leader. We're working lap 53, so we're going to stay on this battle for the lead here. Hinkle's got it, and Law wants it. So close to on the edge here, running that top. You just barely get in there too hard and catch that wall, and it's game over. Boys, we're working the white flag lap right here. Coming out of turn 4, Law looks at the bottom, but Hinkle is going to take the victory. Wow, what a race. Looks like, see if we got some pre-race shenanigans or post-race shenanigans going on, I mean. I think someone's doing a little spinny spinner spin over here. And I think he's really excited that he got 5th place. And looks like Caden Law is trying to join in on the fun. Craig Deest is going to try to burn it down on the fence. Doesn't work. Oh, the SRA teammates are into it afterwards. And look at that burnout going. Hell of a burnout for 5th place. And I think that might have been all she wrote. There's your winner. The number 1 of Matt Hinkle for Sim Racers Anonymous. All right. Well, that was the SRA Chili Bowl. Next Sunday night, the SRA Sim Racers Anonymous are going to be at Volusia in Florida with the UMP Modifieds. So we'll have a full broadcast of that race coming up next Sunday night. Thanks for joining us.